Hi everyone, I'm Airier, and welcome to another episode of You Did This, the time where I blame you for, thank you for all the suggestions I'm going to be watching today. This is completely your fault. You did this, and I will blame you for, thank you for it. Gotta remember, thank you, not blame. That's not if I remember anything I did. I'm gonna shut up now. Yeah. Today we are going to be watching a couple of videos from Puffin, who I have not heard about before, but were heavily recommended. Since I didn't get to them right away, people were actually talking about that a lot. And I might be a little scared because the title is D&D Stories. Pee in My Bucket. Yeah, that's actually the title. And Swinging in the Sewers. Do I need to say anything? Better question. Can I say anything? Oh, wait, never mind. This is YouTube in 2019. No, I really can't. I'm probably screwed because I know what, just with that title alone. I might be a little afraid. So let's just jump into it before I lose my nerve. Assuming I have nerve. There will be a link down below to the original videos. I guess more than usual, watch at your own risk.
This Dungeons & Dragons story comes from when I played an Adventures League game. I actually wanted to put it into the original Adventures League video, however that video got full really fast with other content, so I had to push it to its own
from a
thing.
league.
We started out
Animates
playing
his
Tomb of
gameplay?
Annihilation. The story was divided up into several chunks, and each session was just one section of the module.
This
I
is
got
actually
dropped
really
into the
amuses me
middle and was
already.
just following along with everyone else.
Oh.
Alright, I'm here with you guys. What's the story so
Oh,
far?
I just got they're
Thanks
doing
for
Dark
joining our
Souls
group.
style armor.
You have the death curse now.
What?
Alright, good meeting you guys.
Ah,
Time for
Solaire
me
with
to
the Death
leave
Curse.
this group and be heading on my way. We were trekking through a forest. In the distance, we saw that there was a crashed airship that was caught up in some trees, which we were following because of reasons. The people on
Sure.
the airship were calling out for help. We had to fight some undead, which were easy. The most dangerous thing here was getting on the ship.
What?
It was 50 feet up, and we had to make 2 athletic rolls, and of course,
How athletic are these
none
people?
of us could climb. Several of the players kept falling off and breaking their legs and arms. Those vines, they wanted us dead. Eventually, when we got into the airship, the
Oh,
crew
God.
members were all exhausted, which in D&D speak means that they're just dead weight and completely useless.
Oh, no.
Now, our mission was to rest up for a day and then head back to the city, babysitting the NPCs the whole way there. Yay.
Oh, God.
All the ship
Any
crew
game
did
involving
was complain.
NPC.
Oh,
God, just babying NPCs. It's always the worst mission ever.
We don't have any food or water.
One of the players.
Well, if you eat them, you can drink their blood.
2 plans we could do.
Oh, no, he's actually going to
One's a
suggest it.
little crazy.
Let's go crazy. I've been waiting to do something exciting. Live life on the edge. That's what I'm talking about.
All right.
You don't say that
about
in
this
D&D
bucket here.
campaign, especially if
I
you
need
know.
all of you guys to stand around in a circle, drop your pants, and pee into my bucket.
He went there.
Okay, What was the second plan you had? I mean, if there's
What's
another
the plan
you got,
B?
I don't want to jump to conclusions. If you have another idea, I'd like to hear it out. I mean, no one wants to take any hasty decisions here. So his plan was to have everyone pee into a bucket and then cast the spell Purify Food and Water on it, which removes poison and disease. So we
But
eventually
piss is sterile. It
provided
wouldn't
the crew
change
members with
anything.
clean drinking water, which they heartily drank up, and thanks us for providing it
How
for
does the
them.
DM allow? Okay, never mind. The
We
DM's
spent the
laughing.
night camping in the back room with the doors barricaded. The room in front of us had all the crew members in it. At night, the ship got jumped by these undead gorillas. Because we were in the
That's
back
terrifying.
room and we had barricaded the other doors, the gorillas had to go through the front room where all the ship's crew was and fight them first before they got to us.
You guys, if we don't do something right now, the crew might die.
And that would be a problem?
You ain't wrong.
Look, hey, what I'm saying is that we have
You made them drink
two
piss.
problems right
Death
here.
might be
We
the
have hungry
upside.
undead gorillas and thirsty people that need to be taken care of. All I'm saying is that these are two problems that will sort themselves out if you just give them
God.
enough time. A lot of NPCs were just straight up murdered here.
Wait, some
The gorillas
survived?
actually weren't eating people. Worse, the gorillas had 4 arms and would just make 4 grab attacks. If they won, the gorillas would pull the people to the side of the ship and drop them over, instantly killing them. And
Huh.
then the warlock decided to help out
Oh,
by
no.
casting
That's never a good thing.
Flaming Sphere. However,
On a ship.
he forgot the fact
wood.
that Flaming Sphere is a sphere that is flaming, as in it has flames, and the wooden ship immediately caught fire.
Oh,
This is-
better.
They're doing it by accident.
Fortunately,
I would try to do
we
it
had
on
boarded
purpose.
up all the exits. Did I say fortunately? I meant we're all gonna die! We pried up some damaged boards and made it down to the lower decks and started exiting the ship with the NPCs, climbing down on the vines. And this is where the ship crew started dying like flies.
They were alive?
Even more than earlier.
Oh, God.
Not the gorillas, but the vines. Because remember, all the ship crew
What? I think
have
we've all seen
exhaustion,
Tarzan.
meaning that they suffer penalties when climbing. If they stay, they'll get burned alive. So it was like, all right, you guys, come down here.
We'll catch
First
you.
guy,
No, we won't.
You're dead. You're dead. You're also dead. Wow, he's still alive.
Oh, God.
Both of his legs are broken. Eventually, we get down. We fight the gorillas and we win. We started the mission with 12 crew members
no.
and ended with 2. And those ones lived by landing on the cushy pile of dead bodies that had slowly
Oh,
piled
my
up.
God.
And we had also set the entire ship on fire.
No loot
Thinking
either.
back on it, the ground is what killed most of those people. From then, we had an 18-day march back to the nearest
That was
town.
just one day.
I know that it doesn't sound like a victory, but I can pat myself on the back and congratulate me for a job well done.
Let me guess, using the
I
other
have
person's
to pat
hand?
myself because everyone else died hideously. Good job, me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.
Okay, 2 things. 1, having now been exposed to the first episode ever I've seen of Puffin Forest. Wow, that actually sounds pretty standard for any of the D&D games I've dropped in on, or any role-playing game where the DM has the appearance of, you know what, you rolled high enough, I'll allow it. 1, never do that if you want a serious game. It gets really weird really fast, so it's believable. And 2, swimming in the sewers. It's a little better than swinging. I was wondering if there's going to be a key exchange in the sewers, and that, while swimming is not a good thing, it is a little bit better than I was afraid of. I'm just going to run into this because there's probably no right answer. I'm not even sure what the wrong answer would be. Just, oh God. I do like just how he's actually animating the stories just through simple line animations, but he's doing the lip movements so you get that across, which is actually a really cool effect. Either that or just putting all your characters in armor. So it's like, oh yeah, I'm doing the lip flaps. You just can't see it under the helmet. Yeah, that would be the thing. It's a lazy thing, but a god helpful one. So let's just jump right into the sewers. Things I did not think I would say today.
This story comes from my first time GMing a Dungeons & Dragons game.
Oh God, he's
I
the
subbed in
GM.
for the regular GM. I got my players together with their first level characters, my GM screen,
Oh,
my
no.
notes, a little nervous, but I was ready to go.
It's not just kill, it's torture
So
and kill.
the story starts off in a town of harvest, fall, autumn, fall, harvest, fall, harvest, fall. That's a name.
Okay.
There are people running around doing their thing, and the sky is up there still. You guys are in the tavern, sitting around the table and just chillaxing. Outside, there's a young woman who's running around and talking to people, and she looks really worried and comes into the tavern.
Oh, a young woman is worried. That sounds like she's missing her son. And let me guess, she wants us to find him, doesn't she?
Wow, it's like it's a common quest.
The woman says
And they're
that
pissing
her
off the
son
GM.
is missing
Called it!
and
Freaking
needs
called
someone to
it!
find him.
You do not do
not
that.
fret,
You
young
do not piss off
helpless
the
no-name
GM
NPC.
and they get
My
creative.
companions and I shall save your nondescript child's frail body from whatever fate it may or may not be awaiting him.
My hero.
The group tracked the missing child to the sewers where he'd gotten nabbed by something and drug inside.
The sewers? Ew! That's gross, Ben.
She's
Why
not
do we
wrong.
have to go in there? If I was GMing a game, my story would be about Liv.
Well,
Yeah,
George
she's
running a game.
definitely
I
pissing
am.
off the
This is
GM.
my story, and my story is about shit. So get your butt in there.
And
we'll
probably
find that
because
missing
of
kid.
everything she's
As they
saying, she's
trekked
just
through the
making sure it's
sewers,
worse.
The pipe opened into a big room where several other pipes were feeding into, where there's a giant pile of, what was down there. I had the players roll
It
their
happens.
constitution. They all started puking on each other.
Oh, God.
I didn't actually think about it when I was writing this game, but sewers are kind of gross places, aren't they?
You didn't?
Think?
At the far end of the pit is the kid they were looking for, passed out on some rubble. The group realized that they need to have someone get over there, so the elf volunteered, tying the rope from one side and firing an arrow across.
Volunteered.
She got on the rope and started climbing across the pool of muck, going,
The GM's gonna cut it somehow.
You. Gross, gross. Don't look down. Don't look down.
halfway across, a tentacle came out and tried to grab her. However, she dodged it, and the
Oh, we know
tentacle
how this
sunk
story goes.
underneath the murky water.
You guys, I think something tried
There's literally
to
a shit
grab
squid down there.
me.
Go faster! The elf crossed to the other side. She picked up the lost kid and tied him to her back. Before she could get back onto the rope, another tentacle came up and grabbed her and the kid and pulled both of them off the rubble and into the muck.
Oh, they're
Under
dead.
the water is an otiug, basically a giant mouth with tentacles. They eat waste and garbage and live in the sewers.
That's actually really convenient.
The elf is now covered in human waste. She's wailing around in the water going,
Help me! Help me! You
No,
guys have
she's
to
just
help
dead.
Me. Help me! Someone save me!
The rest of the group is watching for the pipe going, so, does anyone want to go down there and help her?
Nope.
I'm not good at fighting in the water.
Me neither.
I'm sure she can fix it herself.
Try a lightning attack.
Eventually. The group was just hanging back, watching her flail in the water, as the thing was taking occasional bites of her.
Oh, God.
After a while, the Avenger was like, yeah, I should probably do something to help her, shouldn't I?
Maybe.
So the Avenger summoned a freaking angel, which reached down and pulled the elf out.
Seriously?
Of the water. No, I'm not telling that part of the story wrong. So they have a tug of war over the character, until eventually the angel wins and pulls her to safety.
You think it
the
would tear her
Otyugh
apart.
emerges from the water to chase her down. But the second it comes out, the players nuke it to oblivion with their spells.
Oh.
Just as the Otyugh dies, the guards show up because they heard all the commotion in the sewers.
Oh.
How do they have an access
How'd
hatch?
they decide to come down here? Lazy pricks.
They start cleaning up and take the body of the monster away. It turns out that the captain of the guards has been taking the monster corpses, and no one knows what is happening to them.
Ow! The Otyugh's bodies are being taken away.
Tentacle monster
That
dead
sounds
bodies.
like an
Oh,
evil
God, I'm
scientist
thinking
is
necromancy
involved and is collecting
dungeon.
monsters and is using
There's
them
another
for
word
dark
before the
research
dungeon,
and
but-
reanimating them under his control.
GM died. Oh, my God.
What do you know? 12 other Otyughs jump the elf and murder her, and her body is never seen from again.
Called it. Oh, he restrained himself.
Well, it's a mystery. Who knows what's really happening? Ever since that time, my players have been paranoid of water, and make jokes that they won't go down into the sewers even if they see a sack of gold and some jewels getting washed down there.
I think they all
Brought it
float
up
down there.
Even when I'm running a completely different game, Call of Cthulhu. Okay, look, this is a freaking bathtub, people. You guys, not every small body of water is hiding an Otyugh.
Yes, it is.
Kidding, a lie. Nowhere is safe. Thanks for watching.
They pissed off the
And I'll see you
GM. It
guys
happens.
next time.
And that was 2 episodes of Puffin Forest. The first one was more or less what I feared it would be. They went there. They actually went there, and it got even weirder on top. The second one, though, was actually really cool and a good example of why you don't piss off the GM, because then they literally drop you into a shit pond with giant tentacle monsters. There's jokes to make about a blonde elf and tentacles, but those are all shitty jokes, which I think are fitting for the tone, but I will not make them because I have standards. Said nobody ever. Especially people who've watched more than one video. Oh, God. Seriously, though, the entire time I'm thinking, you know what? Yeah, you're going to dick them over as a GM because they were calling you on things. There's no other answer to that, and while I understand, why would you do that? That's like player suicide tip number 1. Don't piss off the GM. I mean, you will because player, but still, oh God. All the same, everyone. Just thanks for watching, and what did I just watch? There is a link below to the original video. Make sure to hit up. I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.